Hello everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to be going over the stock market and maybe I'll dig into the crypto market a little bit at the end just because there are some updates that I would like to go over as soon as possible and not wait for Sunday. But anyways, just going over the stock market at the moment, I have to say like okay, I mean, let's just look at it practically over here. I mean, first of all, let's look at the previous pivotal high. And you can see, would you guys call this a good high? Would you call it a swing high? Would you call it anything, poor high, whatever term you want to use? Does this look good? And then look at this low over here. How we've pretty much just created this swing low type of move at the bottom here, if this ever comes up. We have a crazy swing low, and this current monthly candle is just engulfing all of this previous price action. So what is the most probable outcome right now is the question. And I hope what you guys are saying is a take of this high, because that is the most probable outcome as of this moment right now. We have a bad high or a poor high with no swing highs available. We have created a swing low in the monthly as a retracement, engulfing the previous price action that was moving down. And now we are close to these highs. If we're close to these poor highs, I expect them to get taken out. That's just how it is. So this idea of us going down to $10,000 on the Nasdaq is going to have to be put on pause for just a second until we see some sort of higher move up, swing failure pattern. Potentially the yearly chart is going to kick in because once the new yearly candle opens, then we can look for candle close on the yearly, open, take the high, and then retracement. So that is one thing I'm going to be looking out for. I would probably start suggesting looking at the yearly chart soon, especially with the new candle close coming in on end of December, start of January. So at the moment, I would have to say no shorts. I am not going to be looking for shorts, and I believe that this is a pivotal high for now until pivotal low, until this is taken out. The same thing is unfortunately going to have to apply for ES1, SP 500. Just again, these highs aren't as bad just because this high engulfed its previous candle, and this retracement was a swing high when it retraced into the order block and they moved down. But however, these are bad highs. These ones over here, very, 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 very bad highs. Just a good amount of liquidity is built up here now. So again, similar to Nasdaq, these just have to get taken out. And we've also gone an engulfment kicking in / swing failure, swing low over here. So my guess is at least taking out this high, and secondary emission has taken out this high. Again, I would probably have to say that no shorts are justified at this point until the next yearly candle. That's it. So if you have any plans for shorts, hold it off for another month and a half. Because it's not happening. I'm telling you guys, it's not happening. Unless we see some crazy rejection right now to come back below this candle. A short from here is just it's not the smartest decision you can make. So the thing is, we don't have to come up and take out this high over here, but this is a minimum target, basically is what I'm saying. And then maybe if that holds this high, then we could still have the original harmonic idea that we thought of, which was something like this. But it is looking a little bit stretched at this point. Like it is looking starting. It is getting to the point where it's gonna start looking really forced. That's just my opinion. Maybe come up to the 886. I would definitely not look at something like this. I don't know, maybe, but it's just let's just wait for it to happen first. So no short until the next yearly candle. That's it. So if we do come up here and it's still December, what do you guys think is going to happen? Nothing. Let's just hold it off. And if we get a rejection, then I would still want to wait for that next yearly candle to open so I can analyze things, see if there's a retrace point or if there's another chance of another high, that new candle, and then look for to see if there's any trades. But as of right now, just highest probability is going further up. That's it. That's all I have to say about the Nasdaq and S&P 500 now. I want to quickly take a look at the dollar. I highlighted this level not long ago, a couple of streams back, and it is support. But I'm looking at daily, I'm looking at the weekly, and the monthly is what struck me the most. Like, what does this look like to you on the monthly chart? Looks like a pretty nasty swing high, is what it looks like. So I would have to, and also we're getting, because it's so impulsive and not corrective, I'm probably gonna have to refine this down to this order block here on the monthly chart. Because I'll tell you guys why. My thoughts like this in a second. We could be getting some sort of like a B, C, and now we're coming up for an A, then a B, and then a C one last time, again for that new yearly candle before moving up. I just, typically when you have these monthly order blocks, they typically do act as magnets. And looking at this monthly order block, looking at this candle, I just see that this is acting as a magnet right now. So I'd probably just, if you're trading the dollar, if you're using it as confidence, then waiting for the monthly level, a monthly order block is probably the best idea to do right now. That's just how I'm looking at things. Let me just put my phone on silent, which I forgot to do. So yeah, I just want to double check quickly something. So this looks more corrective, this move down, than this move up. Like it looks like this move down is taking longer time wise. And it's for that reason I see just another move up. I mean, the ideal scenario is that now the dollar comes down to the support. Bitcoin, the stock market goes up to their liquidity pools, as we discussed, and see some sort of side-by-side confluence from there. But like I mentioned in every stream, don't take it, as an exact, the correlation between the dollar and the stock market, because we've seen some pretty irregular correlations, except for this move down. This move down has been correlated nicely with the stock market and crypto, but still, it's just a one-time thing that doesn't happen as frequently as I'd like. So what else can I look at over here? I want to see the VIX now. The reason I want to see the VIX is there's this level. This is like, I don't know. Like, I've never traded the VIX before in my life. I've never touched this thing ever. But I'm just looking at this, I'm like, come on. Like, could you imagine the trade? Like, if we just take out these lows here on the VIX and then looking at a long trade going up, I think that'd be pretty nuts. That's just how I'm looking at it, basically. You can just see something really quick. Yeah, I mean, well, 50% red. Yeah, I mean, that's just ridiculous. Then coming up to the top of the range, like 40 over here. It's like a 500% gain. Like I don't know. I'm just seeing this and I'm like, how crazy would the liquidity pool be around here? So that's literally my only thought process, if I'm being honest. It's just massive liquidity pool, taking out liquidity, looking for a long. You don't have to long down here. You can wait for a retest and then buy. Sorry, not long buy because this would be nuts on leverage. So buying the retest and then coming up for potentially like 300, let's say 300% gain, 400% gain, would be pretty nuts. Very, very, very nuts. So yeah, let me check out the stock market and see what's happening. Now, Amazon is heading up to its order block, and Netflix, Nvidia, and look at that. Nvidia is going up for. Has it already done new highs? No, just about $500. So it's right here. Yeah. So again, the same thing applies to Nvidia. What I said to ES1, the Nasdaq. So again, should have seen it coming. Just this poor high over here. This high, lower high again. No swing high. And now we're just coming up to take out all that liquidity up here. Potentially waiting for the new yearly candle to form. Even though that seems like a bit away, we could see another move up. Yeah, I would just not touch this right now. Is what I'm trying to say. I would just leave it. There was another. Yeah, I was really interested in Apple as well. So the common theme is that we've had these poor highs, and this was kind of just a bait and switch, where we've had these like downturn moves, and now we're just gonna go up for the highs. I think Apple's gonna go up for $200 now, just because these monthly candles are pretty absurd. We've had a swing low, we've had an impulsive move up, pretty much engulfing this previous candle, and ES1 confluence, Nasdaq confluence of wanting to take out the highs one last time. This is just what I'm seeing. $200 on Apple is a potential now that we've had this price action. And then we'd have to put off this idea for a little bit longer, just until we see another rejection. What else did I want to look at the moment? I'm kind of thinking if I should just look at a couple of coins. Actually, let me just check out what's it called, because this was kind of requested to me in the chat, and I want to see what's happened with it. TRB. Yeah, so right now we're getting move up, and I think the idea was this marked out order block here. But yeah, I would. So my thought process with this was we had this daily order block, which one of our members marked out. But if you look below, you'll see we have like this weekly order block. Now it doesn't have to hit, but the fact that it's there just means that it is a somewhat of a magnet. And longing this could be premature, it could be. It's just when I see like this crazy up move, and we've already had like this crazy like swing high over here, it wouldn't be the most ridiculous idea to come back down. Let me switch over to log actually, to come back down to this weekly order block here before seeing a higher move. So it would end up looking like this if I had to mark it out. Now, why this high? Because we want to take out this double top, basically. That's pretty much why. Like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who knows? Like an A, B, C, and then this is the 1, 2, then a 3 and a 4. Let me actually just try to like map this out properly. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can call this like a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. T4. Interesting. Yeah, I would stick to this for now and see from there for TRB. That's all I have to say really about it. Again, we could get a bounce, but I'm gonna play the safer, I guess, alternative. If we get a bounce, fine. If from this daily order block, you have to put like a super tight stop loss. That's just the only way to see. If you want to long this area, super tight stop loss. This area is more like, you know, swing trading zone, I suppose you could say. So yeah, TRB, pretty straightforward stuff at the moment. Breaking this would obviously mean we're going to the depths of hell at that point. And this will be saved for another time, I suppose. So yeah, I don't want to. The reason I don't want to cover Bitcoin and Ethereum, I want to leave it for now. I can update in the chat and I can update on Sunday stream, and I don't want to go off topic too much from the stock market. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.